There we go. Right, my next little fix-up project. Old friend Titanus. We're back to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers kit. Titanus being the semi-random battle sled, I guess you could call him, battle dinosaur. That shows up. I can't remember which episode he shows up in. But he's very cool, very big, very sizable. And this particular one, his motor wasn't running. He's a bit grubby, as usual for 30 odd year old Zords. But he seems pretty much intact overall. I have already, as you can see, stripped down a lot of his feet, his legs, accessories, his front armor, taking that off. I don't think you need to really go. It's similar to the Megazord as before. Or if you can, yeah, the usual thing you can. Yep. You can see it. I don't know if you can see in there. Thanks to the light. There's various small little machine screws in there. The only thing I've noticed, there are some rust. These ones have gone a bit rusty. I have to replace those. A lot of it, otherwise, it clips together more or less. They just fit together at the tail. There's clunk click back in his bum, who will. But the meat of it is in his underbelly. There's the motor, the battery compartment there, on-off switch there. So I did have a little look at the wiring once before. I'll show you just how to shove these bits out of the way. And today I'm going to show you how to just basically take apart the rest of the body. So his head on clips just like that. Again, like the Megazord legs, a little springy clip in there to hold his head on. I've got the various moving parts which make up when he's the Dragon Zord goes in there. Has to be done. And you can see from this one, he's got some real, you might as well have spiders living in him. He's real kind of grubby inside, so ultimately you need to completely strip him down. But today we're going to take his bottom side off. So again, like Megazord and Tigerzord, got my handy super magnet, the screws, long screwdriver just in case, and my trusty screwdriver. So you notice on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws on the bottom. Okay. Carefully remove these. Again, the principles are all quite the same on the Zords and a lot of similar toys. You know, I can't need the deeper screwdriver for those ones. Let's come back to those two. And that one. Just make sure we got enough screws. 2, 4, 6. Yep. Wish I could feel that loosen right there. So very carefully take the top carapace off. It comes off quite easily, so it's literally those screws holding that whole top carapace. So I'll put them to one side. Now, relatively simple mechanism inside here. Standard axles, motor in there. There's a protective cover with a couple of screws. Yeah, that side, one screw that side, just to hold everything in place. It also helps hold the bushings for the axle on the other side, helps keep those in place. Because these wheels, if you look inside, if you can see what's inside there, those little shims are just guides. They don't actually hold it, put it in place. So they can come out. If that panel comes out, take that away, you could be in stuck. Now, as I say, I did have a look at this before. So I've done some a rather basic job, just rewiring. Because originally, I think it was that one, yeah. Originally that battery terminal was really badly rusted. Battery acid, battery leak. So I found another one from another toy, just soldered it on. I will admit, I'm not the best at soldering, so it could fall off again, but I'll tackle that when it comes to it. Threaded another thin bit of wire, I think it's 1 or 1.5 mil, standard electrical wire. So what I need to do is just test that. So I've got some, make sure it's in the off position first. Pull that out. Those in there. Hopefully my fix will still work. Just get the battery cover just to hold them in there. Get that. That's going to slightly loose. That should be. Oops. Schoolboy error. So I may need some adjustments. Seems there. Oh, off he goes. Right. So that's good. He basically works. That's going to need some tweakage. Perhaps that fixed spring. I have a feeling it's not quite long enough to doesn't feel as tough as the original, as the other one. So I might need to adjust that. But that's at least proof of concept, if nothing else, that it actually does work. So what I need to do is, say, just let's put some protective tape or some, carefully put some heat shrink wrap or something around there, and to secure those wires to make sure they don't get busted up. And then it's going to be carefully cleaning it off. I don't think I'm going to repaint. Well, it depends how the cleanup operation goes. So I'm going to take the rest of them apart, the rest of his bits, and put them in my trusty dusty old Megazord box. I say old, it's only from a couple of months ago, but so we're going to put him. Put him over away safely for the moment. I'm going to take apart the rest of the bit. So the head, again, standard screws inside. Actually, before I forget, let's take those little screws out. So that's for the carapace, for the head. I have a feeling there's a screw hidden behind the stickers. That's one of the gotchas with these as well. Put the stickers on, and invariably you're covering up a screw hole. That's, well, it's a bit of a pest really, but should be able to. Okay, I thought that would free it up. Let's see, I just need to tease it with a. There we go. That holding pin. So the head should. I gotta watch out. There's a. You can see there's a little spring clip in there. So I'm just gonna watch out in case it suddenly goes ping, as these things do, or can do. They don't always. Sometimes they're quite passive and they just slip off nicely. Like that. Okay. What I thought was a separate spring clip was actually built into the plastic. So now the other bits that can go ping. There we go. These, again, same concept as the Megazord and the Tigerzord. So interestingly, this one is screwed in on the inside. Interesting. Now, I've not taken one of these guys apart before. They always seem to be very slightly different. So, pop him away. Here's the head. Now, in theory, that should just give it a gentle squeeze. There we go. Take the jawbone out. Put that aside. That feels like it's glued, quite solidly glued together. You can see see the line there, but it's not willing to come apart. But it's one of these annoying ones. You can see the line outside, but you look inside, it's like it's been plastic, plastic welded, glued, heat sealed on the inside. So this head ain't coming apart. So that's fine. That's okay. We're not going to worry about that. So let's put all those bits and bobs back together in the Megazord drawer. I'll put the screws in with those. Okay, there's his neck pieces. Now I've already taken apart his front shield, or technically his kind of his golden cod piece, I like to call it. It's just simply a screw goes in there, and a screw in the middle. Once again, it's through the stick, goes through the sticker, unfortunately. So it's going to be try and get a new sticker set from good old BD15. But that's okay. I like dealing with them. I like their stuff. So now for his front claws. And again, they both have slightly rusted ones. This one's the worst one. I'm going to be careful with that. It could just shred out and cause a right mess. So I'm going to do these ones first. Now, looking at it, I'm going to do the outside pieces first. So let's do one there. One there. And one there. Yep, those parts quite easily slide out. Comes apart. Interestingly, there's another little screw hidden in on the other side there. I'll try and that's interesting. Does that part come out? Now that's interesting. In there is found a screw which goes into this part, this axle, but it's molded on. Not 100% sure on that, I can't remember. Okay, right, let's not worry about that now. Let's get these parts off carefully. There we go. So, there's this toes and first foot assembly. Pop that away. Now, I will scrub these down, but not just yet. There comes the first little rusty screw. It's actually not too bad. Might be able to salvage that one. But just gotta watch out for this little piece here, because it says on the tin, little, is probably going to go pinging off somewhere if not careful. Oop, there we go. So keep them in there. There's the other little rusty screw. Again, he's not too bad. Might be able to salvage it. Now it slots that bit. All getting ready for hot water scrubbing. So I'll put those bits away. And then we'll carry on to the second boot. Ooh, that one's, ooh, yeah. No. Yeah, you can see there. that is going to the bin. Totally nasty. It's not too bad. This one feels and sounds like it could be. Yeah, oh, I think it is. Ugh. Oh yeah. Ew. Right. There we go. That's those second pieces. Yeah, I actually don't know if you can make that out. You can actually see the icky rusty brown stains on that. Not very nice, but in fact, being paranoid now, I'm just going to wipe my hands real quick. And a screwdriver. There's little bits of rust and goo kicking around on that. Right. So, let's tackle these other rusty ones. Yeah, they're definitely nasty. So they're going, that's going in the bin. Oh yeah, look, that was just crumbled. You can see and hear that. Ooh, that won't even come off. Right, I'll have to come back to that one. Right, I'm going to carry on in another video later. Catch you later, kids. May the power protect you all. Bye.